A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Phoenix lines up on pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo, a strong showing from the Australian. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, Guan Yu Zhou and Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Russell and Kevin Magnussen, Gasly, Hamilton, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Théo Pourchaire, Norris, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi, Albon, they've taken a grid penalty, and Yuki Tsunoda. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? It's just about time to go down to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which ones have got it horribly wrong? It's lights out and away we go. Ricciardo has got away well. Verstappen comes over to cover him and does cover us into Sandoval. He's in second. Carlos Sainz third. Then comes Lando Norris taking the inside line. There was Esteban Ocon in the Alpine and not exactly on the track as up through Massenet they go now. It's Max Verstappen that leads. Sergio Perez having a bit of a tussle there with Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. Perez, I think, just staying ahead of Esteban Ocon as down now towards the Lowe's hairpin we come. It's Verstappen from Ricciardo, then comes Perez.
Oh dear,
yeah,
that is Max Verstappen.
I hit the wall.
Copy, Max.
I'm bringing it back to the pits, I hope.
I just have to say, incredible work, guys. That's unbelievable. Thank you very much.
Unbelievable indeed. Great coordination there on the front of his car. And I think that's a warning to all the drivers. Nobody would have been more surprised than Max Verstappen with his little chat with the wall.
Does Verstappen have another go here? Does he try it once again, or is he going to rely on the stewards to say, no, give it back? He's going to go for it. Of course he is. He's Max Verstappen. Down towards the chicane he goes, but comes back over the curb and still stays ahead. Is he going to try and launch one? He is down the inside. Saw him coming and knew that it was not worth fighting for that place there. Verstappen picks up another place. Dry, and I'm loving the action here. That is Daniel Ricciardo, and that looks like a massive engine problem and a visor full of God knows what for Max Verstappen. Daniel Ricciardo has, I think, got to the Mercedes-Benz grandstand and pulled over to the side of the track and parked it in a safe place. As they retire from this race, Daniel Ricciardo.
Losing power.
Losing power was what's just said. A lock-up from Sebastian Vettel.
Just keep it focused, mate. Keep it focused. Yeah, I got no power though. Will it get better? Negative, negative.
Pretty much most of this season so far.
Oh, it's going round.
Max Verstappen spins round and manages to correct it and keep going and gets gasps and oohs and then a round of applause and cheers from the crowd.
Starting to smile just that little bit more. Starts his final lap. You can't deny he really does deserve it this weekend.
Max Verstappen past the point where he's had a couple of crashes in the past, but nothing has arisen this year to spoil Max Verstappen's party. This is going to be his first podium in Monaco. It's his first win in Monaco. Max Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix. What a day for Red Bull. They can celebrate.
That is a fabulous drive, mate, and you're a Monaco Grand Prix winner. Fantastic.
Yes. Oh, nice race. Oh, well done.
A day when Red Bull were very much the fastest. Fastest for Red Bull, maybe furious for Mercedes. The championship battle continues on as we head to Baku in 2 weeks' time, but it's Red Bull after this Monaco victory for Max Verstappen who now lead the way.